guys, awesome. Apologize for mustache. We just came from the beach. So today in Puerto Rico, we decided to go to Piñones, which is a pretty popular beach. We actually went a little bit further and went to a different, more secluded part of Piñones. I think it's like right at the edge, so it turns into another beach, but it's all pretty much the same thing. It's just one long stretch of road. And now on this road, there's a ton of little kiosks that sell a lot of fried food. I'm sure you guys have seen the hundreds of videos that there are online about all the different spots. The one that we went to is way further down the road, and it's basically real close to the beach that we went to. It's called Prende el Fogón. I wanted to do something a little bit different. I didn't want to go to all, because all of them are pretty much bunched together. And then you have these random ones, and this is one of those random ones. Honestly, the place, very tiny, little concrete building that has like a little kitchen where they're frying all the stuff. And they do have quite a bit of fried items on the menu. It's right off the main road. And so if you guys hear a lot of cars coming by, that's the reason. But we ordered quite a bit of items. I'm actually not that hungry. I have a little bit of an appetite because of the beach, but I wanted to make sure I stopped at one of these and did a video here, because if you guys are coming to Puerto Rico, you're going to be around the area in San Juan, and you're like me, for example, unable to go to Aguadilla or some of the other really nice beaches, or some of the surrounding islands of the archipelago that is Puerto Rico. I think this would be a good spot for you guys to go. So we're gonna see if the food's any good. What I've been told by other people is a lot of these places are very similar in flavor and taste. So it's almost like if you go to one, you visit them all. But you guys let me know, those of you that are from Puerto Rico or live on the island or were living on the island at some point, if you guys think that all of these are pretty similar and it's really hard to do a hit or miss just because they're all pretty similar. But let me know in the comments below. But today we're going to be focusing on this one. Let's try out all the different things that they have to offer and just go from there. So with that said, I'll see you guys in a couple of minutes. All right, guys, awesome. So we got all of our items out. This right here is a Pionono. I've never had this before. Apparently it's a stuffed yellow fried plantain. I'm really excited for this because it sounds delicious. They actually gave me a fork and a knife that we're going to go ahead and open now. I've never had this, never even seen this before until here. So this is going to be one of the unique items that I eat. So check this out. All right, guys, this right here, as I mentioned, this is what it is. The outside's supposed to be a fried plantain. It's really, really fried. The inside is stuffed. I believe this one I chose meat. See if we can go ahead and just cut into it ever so slightly. Ooh, that looks so good. Yeah, look at that. Oh, man. Yeah, it's just stuffed yellow plantain. I can't believe I didn't think of this myself. Let's go ahead and try it out. Careful, there's toothpicks in it. I'm guessing it's so it could hold its form. So just be very careful when you're chewing or biting down into this. All right, it's a huge piece. Let's try it out. Oh my God. This is by far the best fried food that I've had here in Puerto Rico. Better than all the Alcapurrias that I've had. I haven't had Bacalaíto. I'm about to try that out. This is better than all of that. You have an explosion of savoriness from the meat. It's extremely sweet, super savory meat. The outside, as I was saying, I'm sorry, the dog, I have a little street dog here, poor guy. He's like coming up to us. But extremely sweet. The meat filling is extremely savory. It's nice and crispy and golden on the outside. This is phenomenal, man. I'm really impressed. I've never had this before. I can't believe I didn't even hear of this before. You guys hear that crunch? But then the parts that are not crunchy are the parts that have like the savoriness of like the meat. And the actual sweetness that you typically get from yellow plantain. It's freaking delicious. Next thing we're gonna try is a stuffed alcapurria. I asked for a meat one and a crab one, so let's try this one out. I'm not sure what it is. She took the outside of the box. Oh, this is a chicken alcapurria. Let's try this out. You guys know usually my main complaint is that it's missing a little bit of savoriness. This is nice and salty. The inside's super juicy, as you guys can see. Outside is super crispy in an airy type of way, so when you bite down into it, you hear a little bit of the crisp and crunch. Really freaking good. This is great, guys, seriously. It is a chicken one. Okay, so next one we're gonna try is a chicken pincho. This reminds me of the pinchos way back in Orlando. I don't know if you guys remember, those of you who have been with me for a long time. The pincho truck that we tried. This is chicken. They were out of the pork, which is what I wanted, but let's go ahead and try it out. So I think this one's either grilled or rotisserie. It just has like barbecue sauce on it. It's enjoyable. I kind of wish it was deep fried. I think, in my opinion, when it's deep fried, it's much better. There is some fresh pan sobao that they have. Let's go ahead and try this out and see if that's any better. Here we go. I freaking love pan sobao. But it is pretty affordable for a pincho. And also, it's a lot of meat. It's not bad. It's good. It's savory. You have that sweetness of the barbecue sauce. But I miss having that crispiness from when it's fried. Now we're about to try a pastelito. This thing is freaking massive. It's one of the biggest pastelitos. Look at my face. One of the biggest pastelitos I've seen. This one's a shrimp, I believe, pastelito. Let's go ahead and try it out. Freshly fried to order. Super airy, crispy. I'm gonna take another bite because I didn't get any meat. Oh, wow. So I'm gonna be honest, when I saw this, I thought it was gonna be like, kind of not too stuffed. Look at that. Look at the amount of freaking shrimp that is in there. Oh man, it's nice and crispy outside, super warm and juicy on the inside. This is phenomenal. This is one of the better pastelitos that I've had. And it's huge. It was $6.50, but that's a lot of shrimp that you get in there. And the last thing that I've been wanting to try, I think we have another Alcapurria. I'm gonna have to ask her. I think she forgot to give it to me, but I got the Bacalaíto. The Bacalaíto is basically a codfish and mixture with flour fritter. Nice, crispy. It's like the size of my freaking face. Super thin though. Let's try it out. Yeah, this is absolutely phenomenal. I want to zoom in even further, but it messes with the camera. But oh my gosh, it's nice and crispy on the edges, browned perfectly. The inside is just kind of chewy and crunchy. It's crazy because it's crunchy, but then when you get to the center, it's a little bit chewy. Has delicious flavor of cod. This is amazing. It's such a simple thing, but it tastes so freaking good. I generally don't think it needs anything. Honestly, I think it's good just as it is. They do have one where they add shrimp in the inside of it as well, like mixed in and mashed. But I didn't order it this time because I want to try the original, but wow. This reminds me of arepa frita with a little bit of flavor of fish. I'm glad I stopped here. Oh man. It's nice and peaceful. The other ones are really bunched together, so if you're more of a people person, you're not doing videos, it's great for that. But this one, some quality time with you guys and my wife. And then the last thing to finish it off, I really was trying to look for a fruit stand. I might look for one later, but I probably won't film it. They didn't have any. They had piña colada and coconut. I had the coconut, and then this is my wife's piña colada. You have to drink piña colada when you're here. The best piña coladas I've ever had. Not even close in the US, in my opinion. All right, guys, all in all, that was absolutely phenomenal. If you guys are coming to the beach or you're gonna be in this area where you can't get too far from San Juan, there's only like a 30 to 45 minute drive depending on traffic, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less depending on how you drive. Guys, phenomenal place. Honestly, you have a ton of different choices. This freaking road is full of all these little kiosks that you can have whatever food that you want. They're all pretty much selling the same thing. I will vouch for this one. Really freaking good. If you guys want to check it out, again, the name is Prende el Fogón. Amazing, but this one's a little bit further down compared to where all the other ones are. And like I said, I just wanted to stop kind of in a secluded area, easier to film. Not only that, but we want to do a bunch of other things, so I didn't really have time to look through all of them. With that said, guys, thank you so much. I hope you've been enjoying this adventure here at Puerto Rico. Again, thank you guys. This is all because of you. I really appreciate it. Guys, do me a favor, hit that like button if you guys are liking the videos. It really helps out the channel. It's completely free. Subscribe so you don't miss any future videos, but I'll see you guys next Sunday, and until then, let's just keep on eating.